Deployed in 2011, he was one of officers from the Papua New Guinea Defence Force to be selected for the United Nations military observer duties.
I was one of the first three Papua New Defence Force officers that were selected in 2011 to be deployed to our first United Nations peacekeeping in Sudan. I was deployed to Darfur, a conflict zone in Sudan for a year. I was deployed there for a year, and I was working at the force headquarters at Joint Operations Center.
And following the deployment, he has undertaken other duties.
I was also appointed as the Director UN Peacekeeping Operations, coordinating all the administrations and also deployment of our military officers to Darfur, and also I've also attended a number of UN courses as well, imparting the Pngdf experience on the ground to other military officers from around the globe. That's in Australia.
Recently, he was promoted, which was in line with his new appointment as the military advisor to the commander of the Defence Force. With his wealth of experience in various roles, both in country and overseas, he says it will greatly assist in his new appointment, and he is optimistic about the Papua New Guinea Defence Force future in UN peacekeeping mission.
From the experiences that I've gained from the first mission deployment to Darfur, that has really assisted the Pngdf in preparing officers to be deployed to the United Nations missions in South Sudan and also in Sudan. So far, we've deployed 20 military observers to both missions. That is a UN mission in South Sudan and a UN mission in Darfur.
Despite PNG having an observer status, there is still a long way ahead. Chief of Staff of the Papua New Guinea Defence Force, Colonel Raymond Numa, says since 2011, when the first deployment took place, the government and the force have been building the officers' capacity. This will be done over a period of time before PNG can apply to take part in peacekeeping missions overseas. But the challenge remains. One of these is passing the assessment by the UN team to go on duty overseas. This will only take place when internal issues, such as the government's ability to support the troops for a period of time before the United Nations, will fully fund the troops. Meanwhile, the Papua New Guinea Defence Force is now preparing 4 officers for deployment mid this year to Sudan, and they are expected to stay for a year.